Hello, my name is Eric and I'm doing another one of my photography vlogs called One Body, One Lens, One Roll, One Day. I am here at Chippewa Lake, Chippewa Inlet Lake, well, the north inlet to Chippewa Lake, in Medina County. It's a part of their Metro Parks area. It is a nice September morning, sorry, not September, August morning, and the mosquitoes are out, so if I swatted them, you know, it is what it is. I forgot to bring my my off. But today's camera, kind of going very retro here. It's a rangefinder type camera. This is called the Minolta Hi-Matic AF2. It actually is an autofocus type camera. It has got a 38 millimeter 2.8 lens on it. So pretty fast lens. That should be okay with what I've got going on here. I grabbed one of my last rolls of the Arista 400 speed black and white. I've shot a couple rolls of this stuff already. This I think is one of my last rolls. This stuff did expire 2010, so I'm going to shoot it like 200 instead of 400. And this one's got was actually already there, which is cool. Now this one, even though it's an autofocus lens, I'm still going to be winding and rewinding like the old manual guy. This one also does use different batteries. This uses actually AA batteries, which is nice because you can find them everywhere. If your battery dies, you go to the nearby gas station, grocery store, drugstore, and you can keep rolling. The problem is if you leave them alone for a while, long enough, whatever, they can corrode, and you know, battery corrosions, you know, in flashes, and I've seen that. You can try to clean it out with Q-tips and a little bit of lens cleaning solution, just kind of keep working at it. What actually works pretty well is either vinegar on a Q-tip. Yes, it's going to smell, maybe do it outside. I use photographic stop bath, which is probably about 45% vinegar. Again, Q-tip, clean it off, let it sit. You'll see it start to bubble. That vinegar just kind of eats away that acid. But it does stink, so you know, maybe do it outside. All right, so I am going to load this guy up and we'll get some shots and let's see what I can get. Be right back. All right, so I loaded this guy up, and just like some of the other cameras I've shot, the meter won't go active until it gets past 1. In this case, it would not cock the shutter. It would let me advance, but would not cock the shutter until the counter got to 1. And when I got there, it did a hard stop. It's ready to go, loaded up, which means I've got at least a spin or two through the take-up spindle. This is a roll of 36, I believe. All right, some cameras, I'd have to double check the box, but it's a roll of 36. So maybe worst case, I lost one shot. But that's all right. You know, I'd rather lose a shot than lose the entire roll of it slipping off the spindle. All right, let me get some shots and I'll be right back. All right, so this is a very basic autofocus type thing. I'm not hearing it autofocus, but when I go to take the photo, I can hear it quickly move, snap into position, take the photo. I wish it had manual controls. I can control shutter speed, aperture, but this one doesn't have it. And that's okay. I just got to sit there and frame it up. Now it does have some indicators on the back. It does, if I'm out of focus or I'm out of the flash range, if I've got the flash popped up, which I don't, then it's going to sit there and just do a low beep at me saying it can't lock on, or the flash is not ready, or the flash is totally out of range. If it does a longer beep, then it's asking me to use the flash. So some nice little indicators for a camera. You know, it's probably in the 70s. I'd have to double check the era of this one, but definitely an older camera. It is just a standard Minolta lens. This one actually can take filters. So if you had a, if you want to put your clear protection filter on it, if you wanted to put your polarizer, sun's starting to creep out. I'm seeing some blue areas. Polarizer might have been a good thing to bring. But it is a weird size. It is a 46 millimeter, which is rather uncommon. But that's okay. You could always get a step ring, go to 46 to maybe more of a more common filter size if you already have some filters. You know, like a 52, 58, 55, something like that. All right, let me get some more shots. So the nice thing is this camera's got autofocus and it's locking on. At least I think so. That's the catch. Being a rangefinder, I'm looking through a little window and not the lens, and I don't necessarily know what it's locking on. So when I think I'm taking pictures of a group of flowers or something like that, I could be shooting the weeds beyond it or whatever. So landscape stuff I'm not so worried about because it's pretty wide. But if I try to do a more of a macro on some of these clusters of flowers, it may be locking on beyond them. Now it is telling me inside that it's close range focusing or long range focusing, so that's kind of helping a little bit. But because I can't see it focus like a traditional SLR or twin lens camera, I gotta kind of trust the camera until I get the photos back. That's gonna be the common thing with most other point and shoot cameras, even the autofocus ones, like you know, the Nikon Zoom Touches or the Pentax IQ Zooms or the Olympus Stylus or Muse series, is that you're looking through the window, not what the lens is locked onto. So sometimes you will miss the focus. All right, well, sun's coming out. That's cool. I should get some cool cloud shots. Still a little rain cloud over that direction, but let me see what I can get. So remember when you're shooting black and white, because a lot of things have similar tonalities to them when it comes to black and white, like green grass and you know, orange would be very close to the same tone. So look for patterns, look for deeper shades, like maybe a red against a yellow. Now you got some nice contrast. The whitish path against the darkness of the grass. That's kind of a cool shot. I've shot that a couple times. So just be aware that, you know, if you've got stuff that's the same tonality, it may be harder to kind of discern the differences between them. But also look for, you know, interesting subjects and stuff like that. Don't shoot just to shoot to try to, you know, create a little something. All right, we'll go down the path just a little bit more. I am on shot 12 out of a roll of 36, so I got a couple more shots to go. Let me go see what I can get. Okay, remember, straps are a good thing. As I was walking down the path, I had a strap over my shoulder. I was carrying the video camera in one hand and the camera bag in the other, and it slipped. So nice thing is, it caught it before it hit the ground and did any damage. So make sure you got straps on your camera. All right, we'll get a couple shots right up here on the lookout area. Okay, so that's the last shot that I have. It won't let me wind anymore. That was a roll 36. I tried to get the 37th shot, but nope, it stopped mid-wind. So let me take the case off. And this one, like a lot of the other SLR type cameras, does have a release button underneath it. And I'm going to push and hold that down. As many shots as you took is about as many rewinds as it's going to take. So again, maybe some soft resistance as you're doing it. If it's really hard, something's not right. So be careful. If you ever get caught, feel free to take it into any camera store you want, and they should help you take it out. All right, so this one here, all done. Okay, if you like the photos, they will be posted at the end. Feel free to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. New episodes probably every Friday, every Saturday, with maybe some bonus episodes every now and then. Those are usually by like maybe specific location or specific event. Feel free to comment on your own experience with the Minolta. This is the Minolta Hi-Matic AF2. This had the 38mm 2.8 lens on it. And I was using some Arista 2 black and white, which is made in Germany, which kind of leads me to believe that maybe this is some Agfa stuff. However, it was about 14 years outdated. It was a 2010 box, I think. So I did pull it back to ISO 200 to compensate for the age of the film. All right, I'm going to collect my stuff, and I'll see you next episode.